Well, hello there, everybody. There was supposed to be a bit of an intro, but the same issue that I had earlier this morning seems to be plaguing me again. So I'm really going to have to go in there and see exactly how I saved this stuff because it didn't load up as I thought it would this morning. And again, it did the same thing today, or today, just now. So definitely has got to be operator error, or I saved it in the wrong format. That's what I'm thinking. But neither here nor there. Well, welcome to my East Coast edition to Bourbon Neophyte. For all you people on the East Coast, Midwest, just thought that, what the heck? Let's just get this thing started, do a pre-live wire warm-up. Instead of coming on afterwards, I popped on for a bit this morning because I wanted to make sure things were working as designed and all the gremlins were out. But however, as we all know, that didn't work out too well for me this morning. But that stuff happens from time to time. I guess that's why it's a live stream and not anything else, right? So you just can't always win. And like I thought that I had this worked out today, as in for this stream, well, it backfired on me, but all is well. All is well. I posted the link for anybody that may want to join. It's a casual stream today, as you can tell by the hat. Very rarely do you all see me in a regular baseball type cap. But let's get right to the show here and just say hello to William. Appreciate you being here. And then, yes, cheers, everybody. Don't know why I clicked on that, but you get into that mode. Peter, cheers. Glad to see you. 49ers did a job on the Eagles. You know what? When you got the only farm team in the NFL, the Philadelphia Eagles, what can I say? They beat a farm team. There's no caring on this face, but I'm a Pittsburgh fan, so I have my ups and downs too. Brian, cheers. Great to see you here. Really great to see you here. And of course, Bourbon, who's, damn, this is a gorgeous fellow. He's just saying that because I trim my beard. I know it. Eric, cheers. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this, Mr. Bad Axe himself. Cheers, man. Hope you are doing great. Are you working? I don't know if you're working today or not, but appreciate you being here. Remember, everybody, smash that like button so hard that Livewire Mike feels it. Eagles have the best record in the NFL. Well, you know what? Even in the dead of winter, a squirrel will find a nut if they look hard enough. So there you go. There you go. It's just how it is. So met up with ASMR Whiskey today and picked up something from him that I asked him to get for me because I was running real low and at the price I could get it for. And I really liked it. I told him today, I says, well, not today. He actually had it for a couple of weeks. We just got around to getting together, but I said, gotta have it. So I could not pass it up. So I picked up a backup and then a backup for my backup of this. So now I am happy. So I can safely say I can finish up about that much left in the first bottle. I can go ahead and safely feel that I can go ahead and part with that one because I now have plenty right here for me to enjoy. I was getting a little worried when you find something you really like and you just can't find it all the time. Yeah, and I didn't have a backup, so I had to reach out to my local peeps here and see who can hook me up, and he had come through. He had asked me if I'd give him a sample of that Delbeck, that Arizona whiskey I reviewed a little bit ago. So I poured him that. Also gave him a sample of Glenmorangi's Tale of Tokyo, and also a sample of the Redbreast PX Sherry. He had never tried that, so I dropped that off for him uh, today. So that really helped him. So glad to help him out, and that hope he enjoys those. And I hope you all are having a good evening. So let me see here. Let me see here. So I haven't poured a thing. I haven't. I haven't had a drop of anything all day. And believe it or not, I'm going to say, as I look around here, because before I could never do this, I have probably cleared up 95, if not 98% of my floor whiskey. It is all somewhere within the house. I actually can see and touch different areas of the floor that I have not touched in a while. I've got just a few more things to go through, and it's like boom. But as we all know, the floor whiskey will come back. There's just it's unavoidable. It just happens. So that being said, let me just look for something here. I don't quite see what I'm looking for offhand. I'm not going to go ahead and give it away, and I'm just going to think about it a minute. But the topic of discussion for tonight is holiday whiskey we don't like, or I put a little twist on it, a beverage that you don't enjoy at the holidays. However, it seems like it's all over the place, right? We've all been somewhere to where someone pours us a drink because they know we enjoy a good whiskey. Now, what I think is a good whiskey and what you think is a good whiskey are two totally different things, right? Absolutely. They are. My tastes are different than your tastes. So, that just being said, it's not uncommon to find something at other people's place that maybe you're just not specifically fond of. It's not that it's terrible. It's just not something you really really care about, right? Right. So, hey, Doug, cheers, man. Appreciate you for being here. Thank you. You recently picked up some metal shavings, metal shelving from Costco. Filled them up with floor bottles, bedroom bottles, etc. Hey, I don't have them in the bedroom. I did at one time. But got them out. But it's in the dining room. You think, no, I should say, wait a minute. I won't say none in the family room, but no, there is none in the family room. But the dining room has some bottles because, and I've said this before, I get lazy and I don't want to come all the way back here, although it is not a far, it's not a far haul. But I keep a few things out there, like I have Oben's Little Bay out there. I have Boo Rye from High West out there. Elmer Teely is out there. Horse Soldier is out there. I've got a Smoke Wagon, the new Christmas release. Although the juice is the same as the straight bourbon, nothing's different. They just do a fancy bottle on it. I just forgot to bring it in here. That's out there. But those are the things I just kind of leave out there. So when I come home from work, or if it's an evening and all of a sudden it's like, I want to have a pour. I got a bourbon. I got a rye. I've got some scotch. A little bit of something that I don't have to come back here. I keep a few glasses out there, and it's all good. But that being said, let's get back to the real part of the story here. We all have been somewhere that we get offered something that, we're just not all that that fond of. So I just wanted to talk about that because I think it's funny. We all have that. You don't have that now? Yeah. I can understand that. That's for sure. Oh my goodness. Cheers, Chris. Nice to see you here, man. Hope you're having a great evening. Appreciate you. But we get offered some stuff, and I think people here know about my dislike for Long Branch. I just never found it to be good. It's borderline okay to me. And Hangin' AZ loves to rib me about it. You know, I know he particularly likes it, and that's fine. If you like it, you like it. I don't. But I've even dug it out today. This this bottle. I mean, I've had it for a couple of years, and the only reason why it's down this far is I forced myself to do it and drink it to get it down to at least the shoulder. And I just didn't find it good. And so I re-reviewed it also and like, ugh, if it got better, it was maybe that much. Maybe. It just wasn't my cup of tea. But do you know how many times I've been to places and this is sitting there and they call it good whiskey? I feel terrible, but they've actually pre-poured me a glass because they know I like it. And they say, "Oh, we really got some good stuff. You ever hear of Long Branch?" So my thing is what do you do? Do you say, "Yeah, I've heard of it. I try to avoid it like the plague and treat it for the shit that it is"? Or are you a little nicer about it? I'm nicer about it with others, other than you all. I'll tell you. Yeah, I don't like it. This to me is my malort. How's that? It's 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 just that. Yeah. And my wife bought this for me. Um, this is when she was learning about the bourbons too and different things. And I mean, it isn't a it's a different bottle. It's an attractive bottle. She knows I like Wild Turkey, the 101, the rare breed. Excuse me. Sorry, my sinuses are draining a little bit. And so when she saw this, she picked this thing up for me. I'm going to say this is about 2020. So when I got this bottle, let me look to see if I could see the damn date code on here. Oh my gosh, here we go. Well, I lied. It's there, but the way the light is and my glasses are, I can't see it, but I know it was 2020. And I I haven't had any of this, and I can tell you, and I'm fine with it in 2 years. However, I'm gonna pour a little bit of it because what do you do? Do you accept uh, the whiskey? Do you drink it? Do you turn it down? Let me know. What do you do? I have never had Long Branch, never felt the urge. Well, let me tell you something, Peter. There's no urge. I mean it. There's no urge. Oh, wow. Listen to that cork pop. Hmm. It's gotten a little better on the nose, but oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at this. There is the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Whiskey Nose. Marty, look at this stuff. Look at this stuff here. Marty knows how much I loathe this stuff, but I honestly, I can say I probably haven't had any of this in close to 2 years. But I'm going to pour just a little smidge to see if it's just as bad as I always remember. Just a smidge to prove it's in there. The bottle, it's in there, and I'll probably seal it up for 2 more years. That's for sure. Look at there. Everyone's saying cheers to Marty. Ugh. Phew. That's probably why I hate it, Marty. That's probably why it's given me not only a bad hangover, but bad memories of that night. But anyway, what would you do? How do you people act when you get that? What do you say? You know, hell no, no thank you. Particularly when it's pre-poured and set in front of you. I'm delaying and even nosing this thing again, but like I said, maybe a little. It's not as bad as I remember, as far as at least on the nose. I was really picking up that little bit of mesquite on there. That when they drop it through that charcoal of mesquite, that I think that's what it really turned me off about it. Hold on here. If I don't like a bottle, I ask a friend, the few that you have, if they want it. Well, you keep giving them some bad bottles. I'm sure you'll go right through that list pretty quick and whittle it down. But I mean, you're at a friend's house, and to them, this is good whiskey. And like I said, if you like it, it's absolutely fine. Put it on your bar, have a backup for the backup. Somebody's got to drink it. But yeah, um, I am fortunate. I have another bottle I don't like. I'm going to pull it out. I forgot about it until just now. But I will say this, it got better with age, but I was not impressed. And once I get behind the Grinch there, I think that's where it is. Nope, 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 nope. But it's not, I'm not far off. I know where it's at now once I turned around because it's backwards for me. But oh my gosh. Okay. Whew. All right. I'm going to do it. It might kill me, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to have a sip. It's just bitter. It has a bitter aftertaste to it that's just off-putting. I mean, the legs aren't bad on it. I mean, it whole clings onto the side of the glass fine, but and it's weird. Either it's numbed my mouth so I don't have to worry about the taste anymore. I mean, at 43 ABV, it's not like it's a powerhouse. That's for darn sure. But it just has this bitterness to it that I just have always found off-putting and just, I don't want, offensive is bad. It's not offensive. What it just more or less comes down to is I just I just don't like that taste that it has. And I know some people just seem to gravitate towards it, but I'm not one of them. I might not like it, but others might. For example, I cannot even get through a pour of Still Austin Cast Strength, and the friend I gave it to is very happy. You know what? Okay, this is a perfect example. So when you talk about the Still Austin Cast Strength, you're talking about. Sorry to turn my back on everybody. Hold up there, Z-Man. I see you. Wait a minute. I did see it. I did see it. I got to move the Grinch here. Let me move the Grinch. Oh, there it is. There it is. Sorry, it wasn't behind the Grinch. Are you referring to... all right, I'm about to get some more floor whiskey. I got to get this stuff out of my way. Okay, this is the flagship. This is the cast strength here. And this is the one you're referring to, correct, Peter? The Still Austin cast strength, this one. This is the one you're referring to, if I'm not mistaken. But I will tell you what, this is the one that brought me back to trying Texas whiskey. Whiskey Wars Sean told me that, I have got to give this a whirl. And I did. And man, this is a absolute good sipper. So I went out and picked up what they call the flagship. And as you can tell, I like it. It's good. It is good whiskey, that's for sure. Mr. Jiggs, cheers. Glad to see you. And then again, Mr. Morgan, cheers, man. Thank you for popping in here again. Yeah, that's what I thought you were said, just the shelfer. So that's this one. Yeah, this is one of my favorites. This is a definite one that I will say this. I would get a backup to, but the reason why I just don't run, it's always on the shelf. This one's always on the shelf. This is just a normal shelf for an everyday. It's there. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. And I got that some people don't, like I said, don't, but this is what brought me back to trying Texas whiskey again, is this restored my faith in Texas whiskey, unless it's that shit and Balcones crap. I would actually say if someone tried to pull out some damn Balcones at a Christmas party I was at and say they're going to pour me some good whiskey, I'd have to look at them straight in the eye and say, when are you going to pour some? Because that shit isn't it. That definitely is not it. All right, let me push that back. Let me put this back up here. There you go. Let me get that back up there, right between the Grinch and Odie there. Oh, okay. Oh, my goodness. Mr. Evans, cheers, man. Happy holidays to you. Merry Christmas, all that good stuff. Nice to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Really, really do appreciate it that you had popped in. Those picks are night and day. You're not the only one to say that. The pick that you would go and let's just say grab that barrel, you picked it. It is night and day difference. It is night and day difference. The one that just has a barely distinguishable difference in it is the Buffalo Trace. When you get a store pick, a Buffalo Trace versus the standard, the picks are marginally better, but you can pick out a little more sweetness, a little more flavor. The only thing I don't like is I don't know why they don't kick it up a few notches on proof. I really think it would be a flavor explosion on the Buffalo Trace picks if they would do that. But you know what, Marty? That's why we like to talk to each other. We know good whiskey. And Sean from Whiskey Wars swears I just haven't tried a good Balcones yet. And he's right. I haven't. But he says that he's got them. I'm sorry. People have sent me different samples of stuff. And no, there is no good Balcones. I'm sorry. There just is no good Balcones. Now I still have a little bit of this stuff in his glass, and it is a sin to even waste bad whiskey. But so I'm going to do my best to get rid of this, because if I just throw it over my shoulder, Z-Man will cry here.
No, I won't. Is that the Long Branch?
Yes. Yes. You know how much I just enjoy this shit.
I got a bottle in my bar that's 2 years old, and it's probably 3/4 full still. But it's flavorless.
It just has this bitter taste to me. And like I said, I'm sure it's just the mesquite that's in there. The special release 2023. I don't know if it's worth the money. Wouldn't pass it up though. Well, that's funny. Which special release is it? Because we have it here, but I think it's 2022 is what it says on the bottle. I was actually looking at them today. Lagavulin, Course Oben. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe. I don't have my stuff here. I pull it up and tell you, and I think they are getting pricey, because for the I'm not how do I say this? I'm not against it, but I think they're really starting on these special releases like the Lagavulin. I think it's the Phoenix that's still out. They want like $159, $149 for it.
Mhm.
I don't know. I mean, it's good. It's Lagavulin. But I don't know. I'm on the fence. I have Lions Fire, and it's terrific. You're not a Still Austin fan. I try. Hey, it's all right. But Still Austin is the one that got me back to trying Texas whiskey again. It just that Balcones really turned me away from it, and I'm willing to try others.
Yeah.
But
Sean's saying store picks too, by the way.
yeah,
He said those are the best. The stuff that's regularly on the shelf, don't grab it.
yeah.
I haven't found a store pick yet, though.
Okay, the 11-year Talisker. I just saw the Talisker Distillers Edition and I think it was an 18-year Talisker right next to it. Special release. I think that's what it said on there because I did a double take on it today. It wasn't a 16-year, it's an 18-year. But again, I like Talisker, and about $200 is what I think they wanted for the bottle. I think it's a little overpriced. I don't think it's too far off, but I don't know. It's one of those things to where when you want to lay down two dead presidents for a bottle, you kind of want to have a little bit of assurance that it's going to be something that you're going to really want to explore,
Right. Yep.
before you lay something like that down. So,
I think paying $100 a bottle all the time now gets old after a while,
well, you know what? There was a great special on Black Friday, but I couldn't get it. I mean, it just went off the shelf. But the Octomores, 13, 1, 2, and 3 for $2.99, I think it was. I
Okay.
really tried to get that because one of those bottles is $200. So this place was blown up, but I don't know how I mean, I was there, I was pushing the button, I was this, I was that, everything was ready. I couldn't get one. Couldn't do it.
I got on.
Disappointing, but hey, it is what it is.
I've been
So
I've
I
been
did
on.
stuff in there today.
I've been wanting a Glen Scotia bottle because I don't have one, and I've been eyeballing a Glen Scotia 15. So I got on Vic's.
Mhm.
I got on Vic's stream last night. And SoCal Liquors had the Glen Scotia, and he has a code for California Dramming that takes
Mm.
$20 off on it. So that's a grab if you find it. He's got the code on there, says store pick. So I bought both bottles last night. I'm looking forward to getting that bottle.
Oh, sorry. I had to get that down.
Yeah.
I apologize, but ooh,
Yeah,
it's just got such a bitter aftertaste, and I know it's going to be there, but I just have got to get this down. David, cheers, man. Thank you for popping in. Honestly, appreciate you. I have my Iron Root and Iron Root Harbinger, and there's another one up there. Yes, you are absolutely right. That Iron Root, I don't know why I forget about that, but I forget about that Iron Root. But man, I tell you what, ugh, God, that's just nasty.
Yeah, they make some good shit. I got a Harbinger that's a flat bottle that I bought like 3 years ago. That's
Oh yeah,
unopened.
you showed that. I think.
Yeah.
I think you showed that. But anyway, well, I am done with that for a while.
Yeah, you
But
probably need to knock that off.
holy crap! Ugh,
Don't do that to
I
yourself,
want to
man.
run my tongue across the freaking carpet. Try to get that crap off of there. But anyway,
Cheers, Bobby.
whew,
Sorry, back itches.
it happens. You're all good. All good. I know I saw Cooler running in there.
Yeah, he's
Yes,
doing
I
cheers
did.
to everybody.
If I didn't say cheers, man, thank you for popping in. I hope all is well there over in Ireland. Really appreciate you coming in again. Nice to have you here.
Mm.
What's it called? The Wild Explorador in the UK. Who names them? Look, I don't know where they come up with some of these names on bottles. However, as long as it's good, they can call the bottle shit.
Yeah, who
You
cares?
know, if it's good,
Mhm.
we're going to pay for it.
Exactly.
We're going to pay for it. Oh, man.
Yeah, drink something
Sorry.
else.
That I really, yeah, that darn Long Branch just leaves that awful taste in my mouth. Oh, anyway. Octomore is great, but it's hard to justify for the price. Absolutely right. However, when you can get all three of them for $300,
Sold.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'd grab it.
I mean, they're 200, 250
Exactly.
plus for one bottle.
Hmm.
So I just wanted to have them all for that year or that release and just to say, okay, it's here. I can try them. But ooh, hey, Bourbon School, cheers. Thank you for popping in. Always appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God.
Marty sent you 900.
I know. Look, I'm just telling you, that was the Black Friday deal for that. And I mean, that was the deal of deals. And I just couldn't get it. Couldn't get it. I would have, yeah, I'd have bought a couple of them, Marty, because I know I could have got that money out of them for sure.
Hmm.
For sure. Oh, gosh.
Sometimes you just got to be in the mood for it, though.
Well, exactly. Especially the peat. If you're not a peat person, you're not ever going to be uh, in the mood.
Yeah, and I don't mind the peat, but you can't drink bourbon after peat.
Glenfarclas 25 worth 200. I haven't had it. If you are a fan of Glenfarclas, it has a peculiar taste. Okay, not as peculiar as Long Branch, aka bad. No, it is. God, ugh, sorry. It's just. I don't know why I did that. That ruins just about anything you could possibly do.
Because
But
you're
anyway,
drinking it for all of us that don't want to drink it. So,
well, I'm doing a public service here.
yes,
I'm
you
letting
are.
you know.
Yes, you are.
But I was going to say, I think it's a little more than that around here, Marty. I see your next one. Um, I've only seen a bottle behind the glass, and I don't recall the price, but $200? No, it wasn't 200. You know, I put a price on a year, like $10 a year.
Yep, I
Okay.
agree. That's what I do.
And so look at it that way, Marty. So that would be, let's just say a $250 bottle. If you went $10 a year, get it for 200. You want a Christmas present, something unusual to say you have a 25-year-old Glenfarclas. Yeah. Yeah. As a matter of fact, oh, there you go. Well, and a Klein Leash 14. I didn't buy any whiskey on Black Friday because what I was trying to get, I just couldn't get. Um, and I even went down to the store just to say, hey, do you have any there that you still want to sell me for that today? But that didn't work out. Mr. Rance, cheers, man.
Cheers, Donald.
And that's what I'm saying. It's not overpriced for sure, but I knew it was over 250 here, or yeah, 200 here. Pardon me. So, yeah, if you can get it for that, eh, get it. Well, you know what? If it's not your cup of tea yet, Marty, No, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. If you can find this where you are
Mm.
for under $30, this Loch Lomond 12, and it does have a hint of peat to it, I highly recommend that. I picked this up here for $24.99 a bottle. A 12-year-old decent single malt scotch for $25.
It's going to be
So,
hard for a lot of people to get it at that price. Though I
well,
saw that when you showed it, and I was like,
yeah,
really?
but
That's
even if it's 30, 35, I don't think it's bad. I'd go up to that for sure. But
it's just hard at 10.
ASMR picked it up at Costco.
Oh, okay, all right,
Picked it up at Costco for me.
that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. So I can't argue.
Right.
So one of the topics I said that we were talking about is whiskey that we get offered on the holidays that we wish we didn't, particularly pre-pours. And another one that is extreme, and you're right, it is one of the best values in scotch that a lot of people just don't know. And I'm trying to shout it loud and let people know that if you can find one of those, you need to pick it up. That's
Yeah.
for sure. But another bottle at this time of year, who does not see this thing floating around?
What is that? I can't see it.
What is it? Let me
I'm
let me zoom in for the people that can't see too good.
I'm streaming off my phone, so
Basil Hayden.
yeah, okay.
Okay. So you can see this thing. This thing has not been opened.
Yeah, I bought the toasted, and it's still sitting in the cupboard. It's been there for a
Well, this
while.
isn't the toasted. This is your normal 80 proofer right off the shelf. I got it
And
as a gift.
people love it.
And uh
Yeah, I know. I think we both agree already.
yeah, well, maybe I should gift this to somebody, but uh it's been so long since I've tried any of this, and I really mean it. And like I said, I got this as a gift from my dad because look at the packaging. I mean, honestly, it's a
Yeah, well,
marketing thing.
exactly. It
100%.
does look
It's
it
a
looks good.
marketing thing. And, you know, um, they spend so much money on this, but this is one of the top selling bottles at the holiday. This stuff here, the Basil Hayden. And
Well, it's a low
much
proof
as I
sipper.
probably don't want to,
It's a low proof sipper that you can pass around the room,
well, you can.
and
You
that's
can
why.
pass this around the room, and we could all. I'm cutting this open. I have not. I've had this for a few years, just sitting. I'm going to open it up. I may regret it, but it cannot be anywhere as bad as Long Branch.
No, it's not. It's not as bad as Long
Yeah,
Branch.
it cannot be as bad as Long Branch. And this is the first bottle that's ever been opened in this house. Honestly, people, you're seeing it here live. This is true Basil Hayden's, honestly, being opened right now. Wow,
There you go.
that was a nice cork pop.
Yeah.
And I just realized it's not a real cork; it's synthetic cork, which I don't care. I'm not a purist, but there are many people who insist on genuine cork. But
I don't.
like
I
I
don't
say,
insist on
hey,
genuine.
I don't
But
care
then
if it's a screw cap; it just has to work, people.
if you
So
if you break a cork in a bottle, you regret that.
true, but the sediment that drops to the bottom of the pieces of it, it doesn't affect anything, but still. All right. Ta-da. I'll prove to you that I'm going to pour this in a glass. But like I said, it has got to be better than what I what I just had. It smells very light. Smells very light. And it's a little lower proof than what I was drinking in the Long Branch.
Is it 80 proof?
Yes. It's pretty much water, but it's at the holidays. This thing is flies off the shelf. It's gifted like nobody's business, you know.
I,
And
I, I see it on sale a lot too.
there's a reason. They got to get rid of that stock. It's not like it's. I mean, there are people that truthfully enjoy it, and
Yes,
that's
sir.
fine. That's absolutely fine. Let me get rid of some more of this long branch off my palate.
Gotta be sucking down the water over there.
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta get somebody on here who I know has much better booze right now than me. He's smiling over there.
Uh-oh.
Hey, look at that stuff lined up there. You even got some old tubs sitting there. I can see it.
Hey, don't be jealous. Don't be jealous.
I'm
That's
not.
the best one here.
I got old tub right there. I have old tub.
Yeah,
Cheers, JD. Good,
hey,
brother.
what's up, man? I found my new favorite. My new favorite dram is this one.
The
Ooh,
cast
there you
strength. We were
go.
just talking about that.
Yeah.
Man, this stuff is sweet for 59%.
Yes.
It is. So this is in a day.
Yes. It's
Yeah.
easy. It's easy to do, JD.
But
I
what
was
you
just
pay, what you
talking
pay for
about
here?
that with Peter White and Marty and versus Balcone's crap. Anyway, yeah, then the other one that you have to look for, because I know where you are, you need to grab this one. This is the single barrel cask strength at a 160.
Yeah, we have that here. We have 5 different ones of Steel Austin here.
Okay. Did you pick up the bottled and bond?
No, I didn't pick it up there because I didn't know anything about it. So I grabbed this one. Let's try Steel Austin. Here's things about it. I said, let me get the cash strength. And it was $44 for it. So
exactly
$44?
right. Exactly right. But this is the one. It's 116 proof, 58 ABV. I picked this one up at Total Wine.
Yep. That one. I have that. I can get that one right now for 72, I think is what it is.
I was going to say it's like $70.
Yeah, something 70 something. Yeah, I just remember seeing 70. And I go, well, I've never had it. Something for $44 on sale. Let me try it. If I like it, I'll buy more.
Well, I know you're going back for more. So if you see this, add it.
We're going back for more.
Add it.
I think I'm going to get all of them. I just want to pick up all 5 of them. Screw it.
Yeah. Now Nancy Fraley just did one, and I'm pretty sure it's out. If not, it will be soon. Oh my gosh, I was just talking about it today. All right, who remembers what it's called? It was on her Instagram.
Oh, whiskey.
What's that?
It's called whiskey.
Well, it is. But oh my God, what was it finished in? I can't believe I forgot it. Anyway, I'll stop thinking about it, and and it'll pop back into my head eventually.
I got Independent Joe. I broke him down a little bit.
You did.
He loves this.
Oh my gosh! You sent me some of that, didn't you?
No, we just opened on his stream, or actually on Scott's stream. I gave it away as free samples for his stream, but we've already been polishing off. That's what we said.
Didn't you send me some Baines?
I sent you the Baines 3 ships, the peated stuff. That's
it. Yeah. I was like, I know it. I go, I've okay.
No, this blows us out of the park. This is pure sweet toffee, man. This one 52.5% sweet toffee, 15-year-old single grain. It is phenomenal. I want to buy some more of this if I can get it. It's just phenomenal. Independent Joe doesn't like anything outside of the US too much, and his second favorite of mine was this one.
Oh, Bimber. Yeah.
Cherry Cash. He actually liked that too. So I was like, I got 2 different ones that's not from the States. All right. And Joe's hard to please with all the bourbon he has.
Yeah.
So
evening, Sugar Kitty. Cheers, man.
So and the funny part is that the samples are going to Big Vic's wife. All 6 of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Good.
Cheers, Kitty.
I can't see.
Yeah, it's I like the 3 ships. I thought it was good.
Yeah, for a low ABV with peat, it's perfect. It's $40-ish. It's right to the point. It's great. I mean, I enjoyed it. I mean, that was my second bottle, so that tells you something.
No, I'm surprised you didn't, still have the straw on the top of it.
Well, I would drink it out faster. It's like in the IV or something in my arm.
But we were talking, the whole thing of the stream tonight is, drinks that you're offered at the holiday that you don't like. And one of the ones that are around all the time, like this one that I just held up, is the Basil Hayden's. It's one of the most popular bottles to be gifted at this time of year. And I've had a pour of it, but it's in a while. And I got this bottle from my father as a birthday present. And I'm grateful for it. Fine. Thank you. But I never opened it until now. And I probably had it 3 years. Now I've been thinking about it a little bit. And so I finally opened it today, but it's one that it's just okay. There's nothing special about it. I don't think it's flavorful or anything like that, but you go places and I don't want to say that they're not educated, but the bottle's just fancy. It looks elegant and rich. So people are fooled by the wrapping, and you're paying a bit also for that wrapping, but it's what's inside is what counts. And as far as I'm concerned, this is $20 juice at 80.
Right. It's
I get a little vanilla, a little caramel on it. I mean, it just seems so light. And when I say weak on the senses, is in the olfactory. It just doesn't seem to have a lot going on.
Yes,
John.
Cheers, and
brother. It's almost very reminiscent, but yet I think this pushes through it. In other words, not this isn't pushed through it, but the Buffalo Trace, the standard Buffalo Trace, I think has a little more going for it on the nose than this.
Who drinks that hot garbage? Come on.
Oh, I know you don't have a problem with it.
I never have.
I only have one Trace left. It's the store pick. So I've drank all the other ones. I just have one store pick.
I have the store pick, and I even said earlier, the store picks just have a slight edge in flavor.
They take the woodiness out of it with store picks, and I got a buddy of mine that's not a bourbon drinker, and I've actually given him Buffalo Trace regular, and I said, "What do you get out of it?" He goes, "It tastes like wood." And then I've given him some store picks. And it's a lot of times the wood is got out of it. And that's what they don't want.
Well, I just said if they would just allow that to come out at a higher proof. So let's just say at 100. I think it would improve that bottle tenfold.
Yeah, but then it'll cost us more money too. So.
Well, I don't give a shit if it's good juice.
Okay.
John, cheers, man.
I was trying to type. I can't see anything because I'm on my phone.
So John Cloud just said hello, and he says he sees you're home in the States.
Yeah, well, he's actually asking if you're in the States, JD.
Oh yeah, I'm in my. I hear you.
Yeah, he came home to take inventory to make sure he.
Well, yeah, I have to take inventory.
Yeah, that's right. I know. That's right.
Sometimes it's fun to hang out with the family.
Mm-hmm. Well, he comes home, counts the bottles, see what he has room for, see what he has to get deals on. I even see he's got his redemption right there. Man,
that's a store pick. It's a high rise.
That's good stuff, man.
Yeah.
That is so
I just picked that up. Well, that's good stuff too.
Oh, yeah. Redwood Empire. Yep.
Yeah. I picked up the this one. This is the Moonlight Mayhem. This is a store pick out of SoCal with the mash bill.
Yeah.
Tito and everything else. And we popped this. My second bottle. I don't have it with me because it's in the car. No, I'm not drinking and driving. It's in the car. And we popped that one, and I really enjoy it. It's got a good flavor to it. It's a good profile. I don't know what's in it. I don't know who makes it. I like it. So
that's what counts, is that you like it. That's all that counts. I may shit on Long Branch and Basil Hayden's, but if that's what you like, please buy it up.
My wife likes this stuff.
Makers, is that 101?
That's the 101.
Yeah, that's not terrible.
It's
It's
it's a
okay.
good mixer, and then also she likes this one.
Really? The 12-year? You know what? I had a bottle of that, and I gave probably a little over half the bottle away. It
And
was good. It
she
just
likes this
didn't
one.
it just didn't oh, Bardstown. Hold on. Let me just go.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
You can see it's getting down.
Yeah.
And that's like a 2-year-old one. I can't find any more of that. So I'm trying to find out
No.
one online, but yeah, good luck with that one. Probably like $300 now in the
Yep.
black market.
And their juice ain't cheap.
No,
Not
no.
anymore. I mean, I was buying the Discovery series at right around $100 a bottle. Then it went
Very
up to
nice.
about 120, and now they're 140, 150 plus. No,
What are you guys
no,
drinking?
they're
I need
they're
pour
getting too damn proud of their juice, and it's not what it used to be.
What did you guys pour? Did you guys bourbon or scotch?
I'm still going through bourbons that or whiskeys that you might get offered at the holidays that you don't like.
Drink a bourbon, JD.
I've got a bourbon. So you can
You don't
have
get
what
it
you
often,
want,
man.
though, JD. If you want to pour yourself a scotch, you want to pour yourself some Baines,
No,
you,
no,
you
no.
go right ahead.
See,
If you want
scotch
to,
is from Europe. I'm into bourbons right now. Trust me, I can get scotch anytime I
well,
want.
then get your still Austin Cass strength out. You'll be fine.
I, I've already took 2 glasses already. I just had that, so I'm gonna try to downsize a little bit. I've been waiting a little bit, like for 20 minutes, to get
Oh,
that flavor out of my mouth.
yes. Oh, you got some water. You're good. Well, did you crack open that redemption? Did you?
No, I can.
Well, go ahead. I know I should have an open bottle of that.
I'll tell you one of my favorites that people don't talk about is this one. I really like this store pick.
Leopold Brothers? Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's 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 not your typical bourbon stuff, and it's if you like it or you hate it.
Yeah.
So, and I enjoyed this bottle. I don't know if this is a one off, but this is really good.
I haven't had enough. I've only had a dram here and there to really form an opinion to say, oh, yeah, this is top notch or eh.
Don't play with knives.
Cheers, Mark.
You
And then
know, the
Joe will be coming out with a video about this. Is the one I won 2 years ago.
that, hold on there. Let me get this. Oh,
That was the donation for the stream for the military.
pig leg, what?
It's a pig leg porker, 12-year-old Tennessee whiskey,
Okay,
and
porker.
yes,
Okay.
it is Dickel, what we and Joe came out with.
Dickel
Does it
juice.
taste
Mm.
does it taste like Dickel?
Well, I don't know. I don't really like Dickel too much, so
I don't like Dickel at all, period.
You just
if you're talking
answered the
about
question.
if you're talking about the other Dickel, that's a California thing. That's not me though.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, no. But yeah, that
Store pick,
no.
let's see.
But this Basil Hayden's, let me just say this. It is so damn close to Blanton's, it's not funny. I'm telling you, it's the viscosity to it, the flavor profile to me. The only one that will trump it is the Blanton's from the barrel. I had
Yeah.
some of that a few weeks ago, and I couldn't place it. But I'm like, I know this. It's flat, but it's kind of. I said that light, but there's some flavor to it, and I said I can't quite put my hands on it. I says exactly what this is, and I says, but it's got a little proof to it, but it's not high.
Anyway,
And so anyway, then they told me it's going to be their next store pick. And of course I said,
okay.
why in the hell would you pick this shit? But
I got a shit bottle. I got a shit bottle right here. Let's give
Rebel
a-
100.
It's a good mixture. Let's put it that way.
You know what? See, I don't mix. So
But no,
But
I have people who mix it because they don't like pure alcohol, so they mix it with sweet
Gotcha.
stuff
Yeah.
and make it
They
with the
make-
with the cake.
yeah.
People like Rebel 100 because it's cheap. And I don't
Yeah.
mix either. I'm not a mixer. I'm a neat guy all day long.
Yeah.
And my version of mixing right now is I'm drinking Mountain Dew with a Buffalo Trace.
With a Buffalo Trace
Yeah.
chaser.
Chaser. Yeah, but it's a
Yeah.
chaser. Yeah, exactly.
This is what I do.
Yeah, you drink Mountain Dew all day, but you chase it with a little Buffalo Trace. I got you.
Or whiskey, yeah.
Hey, Mark, cheers, man. I don't want you to think I forgot you. I just got busy flapping my jaws here. But yeah, like I said, this Basil Hayden's might as well be just basic Blanton's. It's okay. That's it. It's just okay. Can you just sit and sip on it? Yep. Can you expect much out of the damn bottle? No. But this is something that I've been offered, and I have politely just said, thanks, but no thanks. It's just, if I'm going to drink something, I really, really want to drink something good. I mean, if it's something I haven't tried, okay, yeah, give me a shot. I'll try it. And it'll be what it will be. It'll be good, bad, or eh.
The lowest
But
proof
this-
I like is this shit. This is a 10
The
cup.
10 cup?
10-year-old, right? Is that the 10-year-old or the
10-year.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That is a good one. And that's
Bulletproof,
Colorado whiskey, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It comes from MGP. It's done in Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
Colorado. Woody Creek.
I'm only paying $45 for a bottle of it.
That's a good price.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're discussing price of whiskey that used to be like $30-$40. Now they're 50-60, and would I still buy it? Let's put it this way. Now, some of them, yes. The other ones, no.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's why I keep slamming down this shit, because it's a liter. It's $20, and I can get it in my store every freaking day of the week.
27 here. 27 here for that.
Yeah, they're getting up. They're like 25 here. So yeah, I thought that too when I saw it. I went, man, you guys are jumping up on that. But hey, for $24.
Oh, 1782. Is that what that is?
1783 small batch
Three.
American Hero Edition. I mean, it's only 90 proof, but this damn thing has way more taste than this. And this is one that Bourbon touts swears by.
Yeah, they have that on clearance right now for $17.
Buy a couple because this apparently is the batch.
What store did you get it from, Anthony?
Just down the road for me, liquor lineup too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Evan
can't
Williams
find it.
1783 small batch American Hero Edition 2023 annual release. 45 ABV, so 90 proof. This is a fine all-day sipper. For just a few bucks less, give or take, you got the Evan Williams bottle to bond at 100 proof. It's hard to pass up, but everyone I've talked to that has drank some of this, it's gotten it, has a backup for the backup, and they said this is a nice, tasty, simple pour.
I'm looking at the chat right now. So
yeah,
that Bourbon says that $17 is a clearance one. Must be the American Heroes, which I don't know. And then Sugar Kitty said the Rebel cast strength pick is at 120 proof. I got Ezra Brooks one. Let me see if I have it. I might have a Rebel.
Yeah.
Yeah. This bottle is tremendous.
Let me get a beer, Anthony. I'll be right back.
Take your time. We'll be here.
Yeah, I got a Rebel store pick.
There you go. You go. That's straight from Bourbon himself.
Yep. So I can get that. I mean, I have them. I just haven't popped a lot because I have like 4 or 5 different Ezra Brooks and Rebels down here at my feet. So.
Well, there you go. You heard it from the man who has a case himself. He has vaulted away.
I mean, yeah. I'll buy anything. I'll try it.
Well, for $17, shit. Yeah. I mean,
What could go wrong? I give it away to somebody else then.
or again, you mix it. Yeah. But, Basil Hayden, to me, it's damn well just nothing.
I
It's
have no
like
desire to buy a
basic
single
Blanton's.
bottle.
It's
I
just
have
like
no desire.
basic Blanton's. But if you can pick it up for $40 versus Blanton's around here for 75 or 100, okay, you got to have the taste of it. Buy some damn Basil Hayden.
The worst overpriced bottle I bought so far that I was disappointed is this one.
Oh, is that the high rye?
No, it's the regular rye, and it's called
I've got
Golden
the
Rye.
high rye, and
I heard that was better. Well, this one right here, I paid $90 for, and this tastes like shit. I keep giving it away. That's why the bottle's half gone.
Well, God, I've got it. It's sitting up. I just think it's probably right behind my Calumet. Let me think. Is it? Shit, I don't even know where it went. That's how concerned I'm with it.
These are $17 American Heroes. I will definitely buy those when I see them because they just came out and they had a bunch of different sales going on right now. So I'll pick it up. See, I can go buy and pick up tomorrow or something.
Yeah, pick up 2 bottles there, but like I said, that's the one to buy. Northwest even says he loves that bottle.
Okay,
so
it's good to know. I mean, that's good to know.
And like I said, Bourbon's all in on it. I mean, so I value his opinion and Mark's opinion, and I just think it's a good sipper in general. I like the bottle to bond, so they already bought up all. You see what he says? He already bought up all the ones on base.
Oh, okay. Now that Dickel's been there for like 3 days. I just can't drink it. I can't throw it away. I just can't drink it.
I know. I don't blame you.
I'm trying it, but I go back and vitamins.
The Lincoln County process, you're either going to like it or not. Now, I will say this. The uncle nearest uses the Lincoln County process, and I can tolerate that. Matter of fact, I find it good the way they do it at that distillery.
Well, Peter White, did you see what Peter Wright said? He said he traded a Blue Run 14 for a VWFR rye for a 30-year Bora. Oh, well, if you have Bora, if you could trade it for that, by all means, I would too.
By all means, do it.
A Bora, come on. A distillery doesn't exist anymore, and a 30-year-old, come on. That's easy. That's an easy sell.
Matter of fact, JD would gladly give up that bottle.
I'll give up this bottle. I got this one.
Oh yeah. Get rid of both of them.
This is 13-year-old. This is limited to 2006 bottles. It was bottled in 2020. My bottle is 2495 out of 2600.
See?
So
I mentioned his name and I said the word Long Branch today, and look who showed up. Look who showed up. So he missed. I did my swig of swill hanging. Yeah, I did my swig of swill. I'm saving the rest of it for you, man.
Yeah.
It'd be at least 2 more years before I do it. And my other swill I'm swilling is I've cracked this 2 or 3-year-old bottle of Basil Hayden's I have here. And, it's as good as Blanton's can get.
Yeah, exactly. Basil Hayden is a company that it's like you said, it's a lot of hype. Beautiful packaging, bottling. So
exactly, it's a huge seller at this time of year because of the packaging. They move a lot of product at this time of year because of that packaging.
Yeah,
and I don't care about the packaging. It can be in a plain clear bottle with a hand scribbled label. If the juice is good, I don't care about anything else.
Let me see if I have a bottle that's not fancy looking, but the juice is pretty decent. Let's go with Cat's Eye. Cat's Eye is a simple, cheesy bottle, but it's good.
Right.
It's simple label, nothing special. The bottle looks like a Rebel bottle, and most of their product is good. And I don't know if I have anything else over here. That's everything else looks kind of fancy.
Hang on, talking about garbage whiskey now. OGD.
Oh, that's not garbage whiskey. That beats Basil Hayden's hands down. And no,
Hey,
hanging.
my
Basil
latest
Hayden's
next,
and old
my latest
granddad.
next
Oh,
Anthony
no.
was these two. 50-50.
Man,
That's my latest drink. The problem is you get a dram that looks like this. So
Thank you, Peter. You're absolutely right. My version of ugly Christmas sweater is drinking this swill right now. And I'm going to have to, all right, I'm going to do it, but I'm getting rid of this Basil Hayden's.
yes, woo, yes.
But it doesn't have the shitty, crappy taste that Long Branch does afterwards.
cheers, Joe.
That's the only thing, you know?
Yeah.
Gosh.
None of us want that.
You know what, John? Mark, Northwest
He would know. Yeah, Mark would.
Bourbon, he definitely knows, and so does Whiskey Uncensored, aka Bourbon. Bourbon went out and bought a case. I like it. I particularly the Evan Williams bottled and bond at 100 proof. You're not gonna take a sip and fall back in your chair. It's that good. No, but for the money, and particularly this one, the Heroes Edition for 2023, it's actually very flavorful. There's nobody I haven't talked to about it that did not say that they were even impressed with it. You know, it's 90 proofer. Okay, that's it. But if you go with a bottle to bond, of course, that's 100 proof. So I prefer that up there. It's for me.
Right.
But even at the 90 proof, it's a nice, flavorful sipper. So
Look at Chad, Anthony.
yeah, hold on. I gotta say cheers to Independent Joe. Thank you for popping in, brother. Appreciate you.
You're hanging got some advice.
You know, Anthony, I went to his house.
I would totally buy a case of Long Branch and leave it on Anthony's porch and run. Hanging AZ, I'm sure you would, but one, for you to reach down in that pocket and actually pay for shit whiskey and then spend the money on fuel to come up here, please.
Yeah.
Please.
Buy something else.
Yeah. But would I put it past him to pull a prank like that? No, I would not. No, I would not. Would not.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Heroes Edition yet. I'm sure I will eventually.
It is good. It is. Now I'm gonna have to probably pop that sucker, and then in here I've got the bottled and bond floating around here somewhere, and do a little bit of a comparison on that.
It's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Makes you wonder.
Well, I got to decide what I'm going to pour next now that I've got this shit whiskey done.
Fucking Basil AIDS. It's Christmas,
Okay.
Anthony. People want pretty stuff, man.
Well, you know what?
I like the pretty bottle. I don't like the juice.
You know, I've said this on numerous occasions. When I get into the liquor store line and I get a bottle of ECBP and whatever my daily sipper is, I get people behind me like, yeah, it's a good bottle. They give me more education, and I try to ignore them. Sometimes you just want to tell them, you know what? Really? You want to say something?
I know what you mean. Like I went over to Independent Joe's house the other day on Friday. We had a blast. It was so fun.
That's what he was just saying.
The man is awesome. He's perfect, man. He's a cool cat, man, and his wife too. His whole family is.
Mm-hmm.
So Joe, hats off to Joe, man. And then I heard that he went on for like a long time, and I went on Ken's stream. He just literally popped off that I was getting on Ken's stream, and I just missed him because that was a long night for him.
Yeah, I was on it.
Joe Joe put some time behind the bar. I mean, he's done some streams.
Oh yeah, I know, but
Oh
we
yeah.
it was a
Oh yeah, he
spontaneous thing
has.
that we did. It was one of
Oh
those
yeah, he
spontaneous
has.
things that we have.
I mean, and he'll have a dozen bottles I've seen on that bar, different things, and da 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 da. He goes to town. He
All right,
goes
hey,
to
thanks,
town.
Joe, for putting out that private stream. Cool, man. That's awesome.
Hmm. But all right,
What
now
we
that
got? What do you
let me, I got to take another. Oh,
got? Good, huh?
okay. All right. So we're sticking with bourbon. So
Okay.
since what did you pour? Oh, JD, or what
Well,
was that?
that was the Redemption High Rye.
Okay, you did open that. I saw
Yeah,
that you were.
that's what I'm drinking right now. Down it off. It's good. I really like it. I gotta
Oh,
come back to it because it's sweet. It's really sweet, but
it
that
is.
rye really kicks in, and I
And
enjoy it.
it's what, 110 proof, if I remember right?
105 for
108.
this.
What is
105.
it? Okay,
Yeah,
105. I thought it was 110, but anyway, 105, 110.
it's a store
I think
pick.
it's
So
a,
it's a
I
store
think it's
pick.
a
So
good proof for that bottle. Um, I think the proof is what does it on that bottle as far as bringing out the flavor and the true sweetness in that thing. Because if you've never had it before and you've sipped it, I think one of the first things that will get you is the sweetness of that whiskey.
oh yeah,
I mean, honestly, it's not something that most people would drink, and particularly coming from a high rye mash bill.
right.
Yeah, you would think you would get more of that spice and the way it grabs you on the tongue. But that stuff, I mean, it has it, but it takes a minute to develop. But the
Right.
sweetness stays with that particular bourbon, or excuse me,
Right.
rye.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I think Hagen AZ was asking for the standard or store pick. No, this is a
No,
store pick.
that's the store pick. Sorry.
Yeah, this is a store pick from SoCal Liquor, where Big Vic and the crew told me to go buy because they had a 30% off on all store picks. So 30% off store picks. I'm there. I'm gonna be buying some stuff.
Exactly right. Okay, so you know what I have not had in a minute is I'm not expecting people to have it all,
Let's
but
do it. Let's do it.
well, you know
Let's do
what?
it.
I'm going to do a barrel. This is 2023, the new year. Oh, okay. I also have this was a lost case that they found at my Total Wine of
Okay.
a pick
Oh,
barrel.
we doing picks? I got some picks. Hold on.
And
Where's the thing?
this one's coming in at 61.7 ABV. And this thing is freaking fabulous.
Mm.
Fabulous.
Right on.
I mean, I don't want to blow my palate out, but I'll do it. And what's this one? Yeah, this one's 113, the new year. Okay. So I'm going to do the non-pick first at 113 proof. Let me get rid of
What's your
these.
store pick? What's your store pick at? What do you got?
Okay, the store pick I have is a Total Line exclusive. Is one of the first picks they did, and this actually got lost in inventory, and they
Okay.
uncovered it a while ago. So I've had it for almost a year now. But it was one of those things they went, oh my gosh, we still have some of this, and I just happened to be at the right place and right time when I picked this up. This is from 2016, and I just got this last year.
Nice.
So what does that say? Yeah.
What's the age on that? What do you have age
8
on that?
years, 6 months. It's bottle number 32, barrel number 2.
I think this mine is a 14-year-old 55.32% ABV. It's a store pick out of California, and this is I think in 2019.
Mm.
Yeah. Like I said,
Then
this
I
one
have
here
the
was just one of those ones that, well, you want to talk about a unicorn to be able to even find it. And they had lost a case or two, but I tried to get another one, but this literally was the last one on the shelf. But I said, okay, I'm fine with it. I will take it, and I did. So let me get
I'm
a.
curious about this one. I don't know if this is Dickel or not, but this is an 18-year-old, 57.8 bottle, 2020.
I'm pouring some of the 2023 New Year's cast strength
Okay.
at 113 proof, 56 ABV. Oh, wow. I haven't had any of this in a minute. I'll put it in my toasting glass.
All right, I'll do my store pick. It's
Yeah.
been sitting there for a while. 14-year-old. Let's see what it is. I don't know what it is. You never know what they are.
No,
But I haven't drank any of this in 8 months or more.
I haven't. My store has not kicked out a crappy store pick yet, which is really cool.
Knock on wood right now.
Yes, sir.
Touch that wood. Touch that wood, people.
Mhm. The couple of picks are really good.
It's got a nice color to it. It's a nice color.
Yeah, they did, hanging. They really had a great one, and that one is it. And I was just stumbled upon it.
Just better not disappoint because
Mm. Oh my gosh.
I hope this is not Dickel. So let's see.
After drinking those two crappy whiskeys and now getting some good proofy whiskey, holy smokes. You talk about taste buds dancing with delight.
Yes, sir. That's the way to do it, man.
Oh my gosh.
Cheers, Vic.
Big Vic in the house.
Hey, Big Vic. Cheers, man.
So,
We were talking about you earlier, and it was all good, I swear. I know you find it hard to believe, but it's true.
Son of a donkey. This is Dickel, 14-year-old.
Oh,
God damn. This is, yeah.
you
This
just
is
can't
Dickel.
get away from that crap, can you?
mm,
Just hold your nose.
So I got two different ones. They're going back over here. So
Yeah, get it out of the way.
This is one of those samples you give it away for free.
mm.
I thought that was going to be something special. Damn it!
Yeah, well, it's special,
It-
all right. That's what
this
Dickel
not-
said when they
it's not-
cashed that check.
It's not bad because it's not like the other one. The other one is this one actually has a
That
nice finish.
minerality sometimes is just so overwhelming with them.
Well, it's a weird taste at the end. That's
It's
the
and it is. It truthfully is. Now I have a
It's
different bottle
nice.
and bond from, oh my God, I forget the year. But I will tell you what, it isn't bad. That minerality is there, but it's not like any other of the Dickels that I had.
I'll say this one right here I just popped. It's like that. It actually is pleasant on the finish, but it's vitamins up front, but then it mellows out with a sweetness to it, and then it stops.
Mhm.
So it's not bad. I mean, actually could drink this. I just don't want to be on the Dickel train because it's just too much Dickel lately.
Oh, absolutely.
I
Just stop.
I got 2 bottles of the Tabasco.
Why?
And I got friends that are, just new to drinking whiskey, and I always give them a bottle because it's $7 in my store.
Oh yeah, say here, guys. It'll either cure you or kill you.
They're like, this is kind of weird. It's like drinking whiskey with Tabasco. I'm like, yeah, it is.
That's exactly what it is. It's exactly what it is.
Of all the stuff I have, I only have like I have a few Dickels. I got a nice store pick though, a 15-year-old. That was good. But that, like you said, Anthony, the 15-year-old I have store pick does not taste like Dickel at all. It's like totally the opposite.
Isn't it amazing? So it just goes to show you they can make some decent stuff, but there's not much out there. But when you find it, that's like finding a unicorn. That's like finding a unicorn.
Everybody keeps saying 15 years, it doesn't taste like minerals. But I still haven't grabbed one.
Well, I haven't seen one of those out here, but I'm not looking. They could be all over the place.
Yeah,
you know, when it comes to that. But if I see Dickles, like I got blinders on, I immediately skim over it. But,
my store
but,
has it.
but I would try it. So if you had the 15-year or you had something else, I'm not against trying it.
No,
I just know that in general, the first thing I start to look for is that minerality, that is what was it? I think ADHD whiskey is the one that said the Flintstone chewables, the type of the vitamin note. And but anyway, yeah. And so that it's off-putting to me. And unfortunately, I get the preconceived notion every time I know that it's from George Dickel. And automatically I go there. So sometimes I would rather not know and then try it without that preconceived notion of what I am looking for or what I am searching my palate to see if I get it in there. Because if it's there, it's there, regardless, you know, if you know it or not.
Well, Anthony, you as the creator, a lot of us, you know, Matt included, we want to see you drink the hot garbage, so we know just don't grab that bottle.
Yeah, well, don't grab Basil Hayden, don't grab Longhorn, and don't grab Disco 5 if it's still on the shelf anywhere.
Yeah.
This is a good book. This is the one I had. This is a 9-year-old has hand selected. This is actually as good.
Oh, really?
So,
now I think
yeah,
I've seen that on the shelf because of the bottle.
It's a store pick, but yeah, it's a hand picked Dickel, but it's not it tastes really good. It's no minerals whatsoever in it at all. I thought it was like somebody sourced it. I go, did they source this one?
I don't blame you.
bought 2 of them. I went back and bought this one. That's before all the minerality ones. That's the first one I picked ever. And I picked up another one and it was worth it. Then I bought other ones. I'm like, ooh, what is this crap? Let's just put it that way.
It's always nice when you hear, what is this crap? It doesn't taste good.
Yeah, I mean, I have a 15-year-old. This one's pretty okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, Sugar Kitty. And I think they had to get rid of that. I think it was 17-year Dickel juice in Disco 5 and 6. And 6 was the last one, but I don't think there was as much in the 6th as there was the 5.
Yeah.
And one thing, time in the bottle has done well for the Disco 5. It has made it almost palatable for me. In other words, I can sit there and sip it. But the first couple of glasses, and I really had to choke it down to get it to the shoulder. I mean, really choke it down. And I left it set for a damn long time before I went back and re-reviewed it to give it a second shot to see if it is opened up. And it's been a year at least since I've touched that shit. But I will say that it has definitely mellowed because of one, air in the bottle and some time. But yeah, it was disappointing.
All right, Anthony, I have to go my third pour. It looks like I'm going to be cutting a lot of these non-drinkable pours.
You're going to do your undrinkable pours?
A moment, guys. My wife's talking. Just a second, guys.
Barrel Bourbon's New Year's 2023 definitely was a hitter. Like I said, after the schmutz I've been drinking, man, when you get something that's decent, the finish is like, oh my gosh, it's really nice, really sweet, nice grab from the rye on the tongue, beautiful proof at 113. It's amazing.
But they're proud of their juice, and
they're proud of their juice, especially the money that you'll pay for it. At least $80 a bottle, plus, depending upon which one. The 2024 edition of the New Year's is out. I did see that, and so I'm thinking about adding that one to the collection because I I was like, yeah, this is good. This is good. Now, one thing I was not impressed with from Barrel was Stellum. When they came out with their shelfers,
Right.
they both came in, I think, at 114 or maybe 116 for the bourbon and the rye. Either one, the only thing I got off both of those bottles was nothing but hot garbage.
Good shot.
And I haven't went back to any of the picks, and I know people that just swear by some of the picks. Literally. So I'm going to pour this
decent pour
pick of Barrel. What do you got there? Oh, the Family Reserve, NASA Family Reserve. Well, excuse the shit out of me. I don't have anything that highfalutin.
It's ×3.
He got that highfalutin shit, and here we are looking for our Evan Williams. You know what I'm saying, Z-Man?
Oh no, me and Joe popped this one. This is Evan Williams. The store pick.
I still got a bottle of
Oh, really?
Closet that's titanium.
I haven't seen that one.
That's a Sagamore rye. I got that too. That shit's delish.
This is 666, 10-year-old.
Really?
Yeah, me and Joe popped it. It's pretty good. It's not bad. It's got good. It's just straight punch at you. It's like literally he's gonna punch you in the face. That's it. There's like the profiles are very like real weak, but like right to the point. It's not over powerful being 666, and it gets to the point. So if you really want to get drunk, just a couple hours of those, you're good to go.
You're good to go.
You're good to go.
Well, I'm going to pour a little of this pick. It's 8 years, 6 months, coming in at 123.5 proof, 61.75 ABV. And I have not touched this in a minute, only because I do like it.
Hanging, I don't have any Cuddy 12 in stock. I'm totally out.
No, Cuddy 12?
Yeah, I don't have any in stock. The store didn't have it, and I don't have any in my cabinet here, my dungeon.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, well, I mean, he did like it. I told him to get it. Now he's obsessed with it. So, and it's a good, easy pour, cheap $30 bottle all day long.
I was just going to say, is it like under $40?
$30, 29 something, 29, 30 bucks. 12-year-old.
He likes the
Hangings
Glenmo
in
10.
heaven.
He likes the Glenmo 10, but it was $30 like a year ago, and now you're paying between $40 and $50 for that bottle.
Yeah.
They're not giving away scotch anymore.
No.
They're not giving away much of anything anymore with the prices.
But I do have my Lagavulins here, so I'm happy. So I'm good.
Were you on here earlier, Diddy? I told Anthony that I ordered a bottle of Glen Scotia 15.
No, I wasn't here. I mean, you know how many Glen Scotias I have, but no, I wasn't here because I was out. Well, I was driving.
Well, you said to start out with that, and then Vic had the California Drammen from SoCal, and he had a promo code of store pick.
Okay.
So I was like, screw it, I'll buy both bottles. So I basically got free shipping for both bottles. So
that 15, for what it is, you're not going to go wrong. Trust me, that 15 is a killer drink. I'm willing to pay $100 for it. That's how good it is.
And I've been wanting the California Drammen because everyone keeps talking how good it is. And Vic was.
I bought 2 bottles. I mean, I literally drove over there on Thursday last week when I was going to the hockey game, and then I bypassed that. I got 3 bottles, went to the hockey game, and I popped both of them, and they're good store picks there. I can't complain.
Well, he was doing everything he could to get the store to bring the price down, and $20 on a bottle down that rocks.
With the California Dreamer, when I was there's not many boxes left. I mean, they're pretty much gone. Now the other store picks like Redemption and some other ones, Rebels, and they're piled high as hell, dude.
It needs to be sold because of all the people that were involved with that, so they don't all lose on that barrel. You know.
I mean, to be honest with you, I could buy some more of these. It's pretty good. I can't complain. It's not bad, but it's not like it's got a good sweet profile to it, which I enjoy. I don't even know anything about this company. I just bought it because the boys said it's our store pick. Go get it. You're gonna enjoy it, and guess what? I have enjoyed it. So it's literally worth a $70-80 bottle all day long.
The Glen Scotia 15. I'm gonna crack with you online just so I can.
Yeah, well,
You get some,
Glen Scotia 15. That's just a killer dram all
yeah.
around.
That'll be my first Glen Scotia bottle.
Nice.
They're not on sale out here.
Yeah.
With
Yeah, you don't
nowhere
mind
near.
taking a plunge for something like that.
Yeah.
Because I have the let's see right back here. Let me get the Macallans out of the way. Yeah, see,
Yeah, put that Macallan 25 back. Yeah.
yeah. I got a few Macallans.
Is that the Macallan Harmony?
Mm.
Few.
Ooh, look
Yeah.
at that. That's sexy.
You know, I'm gonna have to come up to Palm Springs.
There you
Yeah. Just always take a tour of the bar, Anthony.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Actually, my I was in Yuma over Thanksgiving, and my uncle and my aunt had flown in from Pennsylvania, and they took a drive up there before I got down there because he was stationed at 29 Palms.
Right.
And so they were up there, and I says, "Oh, I know somebody up that way."
Yeah. I got a
Thanks,
27-year-old Brooke Lottie.
Anthony. For Thanksgiving, I drove to Surprise, Arizona. That's where my girl's brother lives.
Oh man, that's a good one, JD. Where were you at in Arizona? Z-Man?
Surprise,
Oh,
brother.
that's a surprise.
But it's an hour away. And it was great till we were driving back, but her brother could just cook the shit out of everything.
Oh, no problem, Eric. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. When you come by, just go ahead and knock on the door. Don't
I got a few
don't think
samples
you
for
can't.
Z-Man here. I'm gonna pour. I already have some for Z-Man.
Yeah.
I got a Poland exclusive here, 10-year-old. It's slightly peated, so he might like it. He might not. So I don't know.
No, I like peated.
But it's the Polish limited release, the one that Dustin likes. He really is that. I said I can't. I promised to get one.
That works out perfect because I'm a Pollock. So
Yeah, there you go.
I've told you that. Hang get going. Let's go show online.
Hey, Adam, cheers, man.
Where's Adam?
No, Major Zero.
Oh, okay.
Not whiskey shits.
And Peter, on that Macallan, I do have 2 of those. So yes, I know what you're talking about.
You know I know we're talking about Macallan, but I tell you what, on this particular barrel, this is the pick.
Right.
Boy, I'm getting a soft peanut butter note on the nose.
Is that Jim Beam?
I definitely wouldn't be. I mean, yes, it's reminiscent, but they're not going to use that crap. Well, maybe they did. Maybe they bought little old tub barrels.
Booker, they bought some Bookers and put it in there.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Excuse me.
This is just a weird about this one. This one, you get the peanut, you get a little whiff of chocolate on there. It's very it's viscous, it's sweet, and 123 on the proof. It honestly doesn't sip like that at all.
Right.
At least 10 points lower. Really. At least 10 points lower. My opinion. I don't think I would ever guessing the proof on this. I would definitely guess that over 100. And if I would have picked 110, that probably would have been high.
Nice. Yeah, sure, Kitty. I got mine a good deal, so I can't complain for 27 euro Brooke Lottie. So
Wow. Yeah. The last one I drank coming in at 113 proof.
Ooh, nice.
Had a little more zing to it. But This thing is a wonderful, wonderful.
Dustin was hating on Wild Turkey 101 the other day on Ken Strom.
Dustin was.
Yes, he was. It was hilarious.
Well, he's got highfalutin taste.
And then I pulled this out, and everybody's like, "What'd you pay for that thing?" I paid $32 for this because I bought 2 of them.
I'm gonna order this.
Yeah.
No fucking brainer. It's delicious.
Hey, and it's not going to go to waste.
No, sir. It'll wake you up.
It will. It will.
And I appreciate that.
There's also a new riff maltster.
You know what? I've got a couple of those somewhere. I haven't opened yet.
Like that one?
Not that one. But I have a couple of new riffs.
I mean, all the new riffs I have they're all store picks. I've never bought the single core wine, so I don't know what they taste like, the core wine.
And Mark had a ADHD whiskey. The hell was it? It was, I don't remember what it was. Sample. And I had the bottle. And I polished off half of it, and I think I bought it like 2 years ago. And it just sits in the closet. I don't want it to. It's just delicious.
It's one of those ones that you have to put back there. If not, you'll go through that in a couple of nights, no problem.
He kicks out some great picks. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah,
That's pretty.
I agree with you, Sugar Kitty. I wish that on some of their stuff on Alexander Murray that they would knock up the proof a little bit. But I got a 22-year-old from Alexander Murray that is phenomenal. And if I would have known 2.5, 3 years ago what it was going to be, that bottle has jumped up almost $60 since I bought the one I have. And I just can't justify that extra $60 for the bottle. I mean, it is damn good. I think about it, and I think about it often. But right now I can't. But I know where there's plenty, and at $160, it's not going to fly off the shelves unless you really know what it is, like I do. You think about it, but I'm going to say that if it was 120, yeah, I would have put the money down. $120, $10 a year, 22-year-old Scotch.
I mean, that sounds about right. For me, the sweet spot for me is $10 to $12 max.
Exactly.
Per year when it gets older.
Per year.
Yeah.
But, oh man.
I do this.
It's tough.
Excuse me, I do the same thing.
And I want to buy it, but I just can't. Not knowing what I paid for it in 2020. And it was a pick. And I actually picked one up for Whiskey Crusaders.
Okay.
And dropped it off to them because, they wanted it. But unfortunately, I couldn't get it for the price I paid for it. And I was like, I couldn't believe they still had it, but I heard about it. And I'm pretty sure I know where it is, and I've seen it, but I went back there. I was like, son of a gun, yeah. So I did buy one at that price, but it wasn't for me. And it's like, holy shit.
I was sit on this side. I'm going to sit on this side now.
Okay. Well, you can sit on your side you want. It's your bar.
Too far away. There you go.
Okay. Bring it a little closer. But anyhow.
Yeah, I've done some Russell single barrels. And when they're gone, they're gone.
Yeah. Yep. And Sugar Kitty's got a point here. 120, yeah.
What's that? 120? Yeah, it's about right.
If it was 120 for that thing, it would be I would buy it. I would be there buying it again. But what's nice about this one's 53.5 ABV. Yeah. Alexander Murray from Tobermory Distillery, 22 year.
That's a good distillery, though. I like their products.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this was a Total Wine pick. But guess what?
Okay.
I didn't buy it at Total Wine. I bought it at their competitor because they didn't pick it up. But then they must have held back some bottles because now it's out on their shelf. I
Okay.
tried to pick it up where I got it originally 3 years ago, but none of the stores had them.
Mm.
But oh my gosh, is that so good? And I didn't open this thing until March of this year. And so what you see missing, this half the bottle, my brother-in-law and I and my sister dented this.
Mm.
They came down to Yuma to visit Dad, and so my
Right.
wife and I drove down in March, and I took about 12 different bottles and did a tasting for them. And I opened this for the first time down there, and I was getting them acclimated to peat. And I never had this. That was the first time. So I had to kind of control my reaction when I first sipped this, because it's one of those that you're like, oh my gosh, it's mouth-wateringly delicious. But you can't go, oh my gosh, because you're doing tastings for somebody.
Not your
So
dad or somebody else.
Maintaining my composure, let them go through the tastings and then tell me about it.
Right.
And then I was like, oh my gosh, this is really, really good. And then I told them, after they did everything, I go, this was the first time I've had this, and I've had this bottle for a couple of years. I wish I would have cracked that thing then, because I probably would have went back and got another.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, I know where there's some now, but at $60 more, I can't quite justify the range of the price increase.
Yeah. That's always the problem anyway.
Yep. But oh my gosh.
You see it on the shelf, you shake your head and go, I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I got one of my favorite scotches. You know about this one, Anthony?
Yeah.
Balchin.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of my favorites.
Yep.
Edgador, Pete, it really was the same company, but it's Belgian. You like peated products. That's a good entry level. That's one of my favorite ones I got into.
Oh, it's good. I mean, it's good. Holy smokes. Man, that barrel bourbon, this last one I was drinking.
Yeah.
The finish is long on that. Even after sipping water, I'm still getting some of the baking spices, and the viscosity is still there. Wow. Man, that's some good juice. That's for darn sure. All right. Let me clean my palate off and do one more pour, because I just realized it's after 6. So that means Live Wire Whiskey has started.
Okay.
And we should be over there, but I'm going to have to do another pour.
That's right.
Sure.
Mike will be all right, Anthony. He'll be all right.
Oh, he'll be fine. Yeah. We'll pop over there. So,
hey, Anthony, were you on this morning earlier?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was working out some of my mounted pub gremlins that they still seem to carry over on the opening of this stream.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was walking on this and San Andreas Fold, and you popped up on, hey, you're streaming. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Sunday morning coffee. Yeah.
I went grocery shopping, and I'm like, Anthony's on. I'm like, oh fuck, I need to get down there.
Yeah. Sunday morning coffee. That's
let me grab another beer. Give me a second.
Go ahead, get
one.
Appreciate it.
What are you drinking now, JD? Besides, you're still thinking, or you got something poured?
Oh, okay, man, I have so many glasses here. To be honest with you, I'll drink it all later, most of it. But I'm just trying to get all different stuff. What should I go with, man? I have a lot of
whatever you want. Get rid of your Dickel. I don't care.
Dude, I don't like Dick. I mean, Dickel in my mouth.
I don't blame you. But I know you won't pour it down the drain.
That's the problem. I will sip on it. It will stay there with a cover, and I will drink it eventually.
Eventually, yeah.
I've been in high proof. Oh, I don't know if I want to go with 68% high proof from Elijah Craig. That would suck. It'll kill me. Don't know what. You know what? Do I want a rye or do I want a bourbon or finish? You know what? I got some Irish whiskey Glasgows, but I will use. Do I do a Starlight or do a Chattanooga 111?
Let's do the Chattanooga 111.
Yeah,
I agree.
Boom.
Everybody screams Chattanooga's good whiskey, so.
This is. My wife found this for me down in Florida.
I don't find it in Arizona.
Say hi.
Yeah. That's how I came up with it.
I win a bottle of the 12-year Founders.
Anthony is my wife.
Hey,
Hi there.
how are
How are
you?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Oh my
Dude.
God, I'm perfect. Isn't it nice to have him home to bug you?
Oh, finally. I already
Fine.
miss him.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay, enough. She's driving, not me. We have to go somewhere in about 10 minutes. So.
Well, that's about what it's going to take for us to have this, and then we'll go over to Livewire. Let me grab a fresh Glen here. And
JD, I date night with my girl last night, and we fucking put up the Christmas tree, and she cooked me a fucking great ass fucking meal.
she did.
They keep us strong, man. A little crazy, but strong.
You think she likes you or something, Z-Man?
22 years, brother.
Goodness.
16 years with my wife.
Yeah.
And actually, no, 17 years together, but 16 years, almost 16 years of marriage.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, what's up, David? What's in Spain or in Ireland?
Holy smokes, he's back. He was with me this morning on my morning coffee chat.
Yeah. He's rolling out of control.
Yeah.
Chattanooga is so good. Woo.
Oh, I know. Well, 111 proof after all this stuff is perfect.
Well, with my taste buds being messed up with the finish on there, it tastes sweeter than normal. So it tastes like I want to say like a ras cranberry finish today.
Mm-hmm.
But I've also had a lot of finishes, so of course it's probably better than that Dickel crap.
Ah, well, no one on this stream or chat's probably going to argue with you that that
you're drinking hot garbage. I'll help you out.
Even
we all know what it is. I don't need to stand in the liquor store line and have some.
You would think at 14 it would be
good.
decent. It got worse.
That Chattanooga 111 hit the mark.
Oh hell yeah! That's
that 111. That's the proof for that dram. That's for sure.
The sweetness with a little tingle.
Yes.
When I first opened up my Chattanooga 111, I absolutely hated it. I totally just said, "What is this bull BS that we talking about?"
Yeah.
I let it sit for 2 weeks. I came back to it. It totally changed.
Night and day. Yep.
And all these, if I didn't like it, it's what's it right about here, right below the label almost.
Yep.
So it's a good product.
It is, but I can't get it here. But I'm good. I still have enough to.
I can get it here either. I ordered off. Was it Sealbach? Whatever that company.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think I ordered off that if I remember right. So.
I was going to say, yeah, David, you are up a little on the late side there. That's for sure.
Hey, what's up, Chris? Chris Tat's in the house. James Morgan.
Hey.
Cheers, Chris.
Yeah, Chris. Cheers, man.
Europeans are all up. I thought they'd be sleeping by now. What the hell's going on?
Chris has some shitty news. He had some shitty news with his brother.
Yeah, I heard about that. That was terrible, man.
Yeah, and Friday night when we were on Sean's stream, we did a little lift. So cheers to that, Chris.
Yeah, definitely, Chris. Cheers to your brother, man. You know,
Love it.
just enjoy the moment while it lasts. That's all you can do.
Yeah, fuck cancer.
Yeah, unfortunate. Just it's life, man. My mom passed away. My mom passed away with that multiple sclerosis 10 years ago. So I understand. And November is a hard month on me because my mom passed away on the 17th of November. So yeah.
Yeah, around the holidays is always.
Yeah, right before Thanksgiving. Come on, man.
Yes, sir.
Mhm. Yep.
Hey, James, I'll be heading back to Europe next week. So my buddy's going to Scotland. So if you can send those or transfer those over to him, if you haven't done already, those bottles, that'd be great. If not, so be it. Because he's had bottles at his house for close to 2 years now, James Morgan. I get all this stuff and I buy it from different people or our women, such as Independent Joe. He had the bottle at his house for 2 years. So for me. That's called patience right there. Patience.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Mm-hmm. But
Yeah,
yeah, I love it.
that Chattanooga is super good.
Oh, when she showed it to me, I'm like, oh my gosh, pick it up. Chris wants to know if you heard anything about the job, JD.
You know what? Holidays, they have not said a single thing. I go online to see if they actually get rid of the job. It's still open, but the point is, I know how government jobs are. They take forever. So
yes, they do. They want all the paperwork.
Yep. Yes, they do.
Oh, David, well, no, sending bottles to and from Poland to America or Polish to Lithuania. No, I buy my bottles out of Germany all the time. They're 10 times cheaper. I always, and if I spend 250 euros, I get free shipping to Lithuania from Germany, and I buy. That's where I get all my Glen Scotias. So, and I'll be getting a Big Vic. Hopefully, I'll get him one of those old Igor. Oh, is it rare breeds with the silver can and gold can. I'm gonna get that for about $70. Hopefully, that old bottle, which is I don't know what you call it's like that.
Yeah.
I think so.
Wow.
No, vegan. Okay. Hey guys, gents,
Yep.
time to go. Life is driving. I got to meet up
Yep.
with some people. Hey Anthony, hey, I'm glad I can get on your stream. Actually, on your
yeah.
time zone and
Yeah,
drink.
exactly.
Normally, I'm in Lithuania. I have to drink water.
Yep.
So, but I appreciate it, man. I'll see you around.
Appreciate seeing you, man. We're going to be
brother,
ending
cheers.
it anyway here shortly. So thanks for popping in, brother.
Hey, I appreciate it, and
Yep.
I'm enjoying all the streams and people, the whiskey community. So keep it up, and keeps me motivated to be happy. So,
Definitely. Cheers, brother.
all right, guys.
Thank you,
You
sir.
take care, man.
See ya. All right. Well, it was great to see JD. It's always nice to have him pop on and everyone else here in chat. But we're going to go ahead and end it because Livewire Whiskey started 23 minutes ago. We want to get over there and harass the shit out of them. So when you pop over there, tell them that I sent you. And I will be seeing you all over there shortly. Everyone have a great evening. I
Cheers,
will be
Anthony.
seeing you in a few days. Cheers, everybody.
Love you, brother.
Take it easy. Have a good night. And try not to work too hard tomorrow because Lord knows I'm not going to.
Yeah.
So